like Theon Greyjoy's bastard son?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's actually coming back in next season. It'll be next season of Game of Thrones. Turns out he gets the rule of Westeros. Oh, Mike.
I'm scared of
You
him.
forgot your beer. Okay. Oh man, little thing coming up. They tell you, like for instance, I went over to get a CT scan, an MRI, and I found out how to get a CT scan or an MRI today in Houston, Texas at a fraction of the price. See, all you need to do is go to Bush Intercontinental Airport. When you approach the TSA baggage handler, tell them, hey man, I found this ticking suitcase. Let me in. I tell you what, get a free CT scan, an MRI, a colonostomy, and a round-trip vacation in Cuba, all on Uncle Sam's dime. Anyway, this next comic coming to the stage, he'll be actually performing on a cruise ship coming up. So let's give a big, warm welcome for the one, the only, Mr. Carl Hunter. Carl Hunter, everyone. All right. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all all right? Glad y'all came out. Beautiful crowd. I'm glad to be here. My car got a lot of duct tape on it, but I made it up here. So I wish I was joking, but y'all go outside, y'all see all that tape, that's me. I call it struggling. But yeah, I like looking at things around Houston and really a lot of other areas that's strange and odd, but I think y'all can relate to it. Y'all see the people on the right in the intersection waiting right there with the sign. You know what I'm talking about. You know, they waiting right there and you see them there. And here's the deal. I know I'm not the only one that noticed this. You know, when you pull up there, I know I'm not the only one that feel like if you make eye contact, you feel like you're obligated to give them money. So you try your best to look down, but one eye go up there, you just get mad like, oh no, and the guy get right there by your door and say, I know you saw me looking at you. And he'll wait right there, and then you pray that the light change. You know, it's something I just noticed, and I know I ain't the only one. And I always thought about, they hold up a sign that said, we'll work for food, you know. And I thought to myself, she do not work for money, you know. Because I thought to myself, you know, at my job, if my manager came up to me and said, hey Carl, we don't got no money for you, but we got this lovely can of corn as you can see. Why don't you give me the other eye before I whoop your ass, you know? Because a can of corn ain't never paid for no light bill, you know? They will cut your stuff off, you know? I don't get some stuff just don't make no sense, you know? I have kin folks, they call them country, or very basic folks, you know, and I have a kin folk that like going into the woods and catching stuff and doing stuff with it, you know, food, you know. And my uncle called me up and said, hey, I got these sausages for you. So you got to ask him, you can't just say, I'd like to have some sausages, give it to me. You know, you got to ask, what is it, you know. And he said, I got some deer sausages. Would you like some? I said, no, thank you, you know. And he said, what about, I got some rabbit sausages. No. He said, why not? They're delicious. I never saw a rabbit and say, I would love to have a sausage from that, you know. I don't get it. And I'm gonna be real with you. May get offended, may say, oh, I don't understand. But frog legs. They say frog legs taste like chicken. You know, and that's bullshit. I'm pretty sure it tastes like frog. You know, but I thought to myself, someone in history had to eat the whole frog. And then came back and said, hey, let's just go with the leg this time. You know I'm right, because I just don't get that, you know. And then they have people eating crawfish. Eat your crawfish, you know, but somewhere in history, somebody found out that a crawfish tail is delicious, you know. But I get that. But who came up with that sucking on the head? Somebody went through history and was chewing on the head and said, hey, let's try sucking on this, you know. And then that creepy thing was born, you know. And you gotta say it was creepy because y'all women, you know how you meet a guy and you go into this Cajun restaurant and say, man, that guy look wonderful, you know, he's very handsome, but he's sucking on a crawfish head. Now, I don't know if it's gonna work out because it just don't look cool, you know. It's almost like looking at a guy eat a hot dog in public. There's no kind of way to make that look cool, you know. Maybe when you're a guy, it's almost like looking at two dudes on a motorcycle, you know. Coolness is out the window, you know. Hey, there's something I see, and I ask why. I seen something the other day, I can't make it up. I seen this guy driving a forklift by the Port of Houston. Big guy, forklift, probably on a pickup truck. He had a tattoo. Nothing wrong with tattoos, it's your old skin. He had a tattoo of a strawberry right on his neck. And I thought to myself, what would make a person get a tattoo of a strawberry on their neck? I thought to myself, maybe he really likes strawberries, you know? Because that's almost like me. I like Sonic. It's like I'm getting a Sonic drink around my neck or Route 44, you know? Like the Jeffersons right on my arm because it's a very good TV show, you know? I don't get it. I had this cousin, I can't make this up, I had this cousin. He got Houston tattooed right across his stomach area. Houston. I'm like, what if your ass moved? You know? You didn't really think it through. Some stuff just don't make no sense, you know? I seen this, I know y'all gonna hate when I say this, but it's true. I seen this dude in a wheelchair. Nothing wrong with wheelchair. It happens. You get a chair with some wheels on, roll around. But he had on a jogging suit. Kind of threw me off. It's almost like looking at an Asian guy driving a Ford pickup truck. Some stuff just don't fit in, you know. See, I know that's horrible. But hey, it's true. You see that, you be like, hey, where's your Toyota? You know, it's weird. I got me a Toyota. Hey, what a feeling. You know, I like that because it started up right away with the duct tape. But I have these cats come in my yard, you know, and people say, oh, you're a cat person. Yeah, I am a cat person. I like cats, you know. But one thing I don't get about cats, you know, they can give their whole body a bath with their own mouth. I find that odd. They don't drink no water. You know, I seen the cat giving himself a bath. I say, would you like some water? He's like, well, no, I'm cool with that. You know, I found that odd. I had this other friend, she have a dog, right? I visited her and she said my dog, he likes it when you let him lick you in the face. You know, the dogs like that. You know, you ought to let him lick you in the face. It means he like you. And then I said, I can't do that. He said, why not? You should let the dog do it. I said, because the dog just got to licking itself around the backside. I can't do that. You know. He said, no, but dog clean. I said, no, anything that licks his own behind, that cannot be clean. You know. Because if you do it, you got dog on your face. You know. Yeah, no, I'm right. Y'all see that the dog be all happy. The dog happy because he can't believe you let him do that. You know, you do it again. He'll tell the other dogs, well, the other dog come over there and do it too. They lick themselves like, let's do this. They'll let you do it. You know. But you know, I want to leave y'all with this one thing, and it may sound weird, but I'm be honest with you. They had this thing about women shouldn't breastfeed in public. They say it's horrible. It's disgusting. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't have no problem with women breastfeeding. If your baby hungry, feed it. Whip it out. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna watch. I'm just gonna keep on watching. Make sure the baby doing it right. See, I ain't the only one. But you know what? My name is Carl Hunter, and y'all been a good crowd, and I hope I ain't ruined your meal. There ain't no problem with it, bro. So, y'all be good. Enjoy the show.
Carl Hunter, everybody. Hey, give it up for Carl Hunter. Carl Hunter. He has yet to find any Carls of his own. That's what he does.